Welcome to Sell Slow. This walkthrough quickly explores signing up for a seller account and creating your first product. Feel free to pause at any time. If you're an active life teacher, sign up is virtually the same, but please see our separate teacher tutorial in the Seller University for a slight variation on how to create your classes for sale. Here on the Sell Slow homepage, hover over the Sellers tab near the top of the page. From this list, you will see several resources that you might find useful. For now, let's select Start Selling. Here are the available plans for Sell Slow. Everything you need can be found in the Seller Basic plan, but if you find you need some extra help setting up your store, you can select the Seller with Help plan now or at any time to get assistance. For active life teachers selling video classes, please select the Active Life Teacher plan. For now, let's choose Seller Basic. We'll now gather some information about your business to get you started. Along the right, you'll note the fee comparison chart of other marketplace platforms. Agree to our terms, and you're all set. You'll be prompted to log in to your new Sell Slow vendor dashboard. Be sure to bookmark this login page, but if you forget the URL, it's sellslow.com/vendor.php. When creating a new password, be sure to keep it in a safe place. Let's log in. Welcome to your Sell Slow vendor dashboard. Let's take a quick tour. Here you can view your sales statistics, your current plan, which can be changed at any time, and your current activity and orders. At the top, you have access to your administration panel, language settings, notifications from the marketplace, customers, and other vendors, and your profile settings. Along the tabs at the top left, you have access to orders, products, customers, your microstore, and your own vendor settings. Hover over Vendor and choose the option Vendors. Click on the name of your store. From here, you have the ability to add PayPal and Stripe, complete your company description, view your current seller plan, set terms and conditions for your own customers, and add your company logo. Each time you save, you may see a notice that you can simply X out. A quick item of note: if you have a Shopify store from which you would like to copy and/or migrate your product catalog, you may do so from the Website tab at the top. There is a separate tutorial explaining that process. Let's get into product creation. Hover over the tab Product and choose the second tab, Products. In the top right, click the plus sign to start creating a new product. For my store, I'm going to start stocking an 8-ounce package of homemade Angus jerky. We're looking for the right subcategory in the taste department. Let's go with savory. We'll set our price at $12, and here we'll provide a full description. We'll next choose one or more images from a local directory on our computer to showcase the product. Later, I'll show you how to add product video if you want to kick things up a notch farther. The next setting pertains to items with multiple variations and options. You can set exceptions so a customer doesn't order a combination you don't offer. Let's set an inventory code for the product. In my case, I'm going to use some relevant abbreviations to keep organized. ZD for Zed's Delights, TS for Taste Savory, JK for Jerky, and 001 for the first of its name. If you're giving your customers a great deal off, say, the manufacturer's price of something, list that higher price here. Customers will see a percentage markdown that may entice them. Select how many of these items you have in stock. Zero price action is a safety feature for sellers. If you forgot to put a price on this product, our default is to prevent customers from adding it to their cart. However, you have other options here as well. You may want to do a giveaway or allow customers the option of choosing their own price. Minimum and maximum quantity is useful for someone like a baker who prefers to sell products in bulk. You could take care of this in your product description, but this is also a useful way to manage quantities. Quantity step and quantities available are similar settings when you're dealing with bulk products. Availability settings allow you to set products to go live at future dates. Out of stock actions is a useful setting with a couple of options. If you know you're getting a product back in, you can allow customers to buy in advance. But please be warned, as the seller, you are responsible and liable for inventory if you permit out-of-stock purchases. Another great use here is the ability to gauge demand for a product in the future. Let's say you're a chocolatier and Valentine's Day is coming up. With this feature, you can now anticipate how many orders you will have for the future date. If your product is downloadable, like music or an app or video, check this box. Please be aware that you are liable for any damage caused to customer devices as outlined in our terms of service. The short description box can be filled out for quick previews of your product. If you don't fill it out, we'll pull from the original long description you entered above. Search words are absolutely critical for the Sell Slow search engine. We have a separate tutorial you are welcome to watch, but the basics are straightforward. Enter your keywords separated by a comma, and please keep the keywords relevant to the product. Promo text appear at the right of your product window. Most of the time you'll leave this blank, but if you have a special announcement you'd like customers to know, feel free to enter it here. Let's go back to the top right and click Create. Now in the very top left, you can click the shopping cart icon to see how your product will appear in your store and on the site. Looks great. Back in the vendor dashboard, you will see that new features have populated to enhance your product. Some are optional, others are critical. Options and variations allow you to add things like size, color, and so forth. We have a separate tutorial that guides you through that process. Shipping properties is one of the critical ones. If you plan to ship a product, you must set its dimensions to offer customers accurate shipping calculations at checkout. If you want to offer the product with free shipping, you may tick that box. The rest is self-explanatory, except items in a box. If you're able to put multiples of this product into one box, you may indicate that here. Typically, it's one item per box, so enter 0 to 1 and enter the product dimensions. That's it for part 1 of our product basics. Part 2 will discuss options and variations.